What is up, everybody? It's your girl Juju the Master Manifestor, and I am back with another video.
I'm a first-class root doctor.
So today I'm going to be doing a reading on Natalie Nunn. So we're going to be figuring out the energy surrounded by Natalie and just like what are her motives? Like, is she on weird energy like everybody says, or is everybody lying on her? Of course, this is allegedly. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the reading. So I'm going to start with the tarot deck, and I'm just going to ask a simple yes or no. Is Natalie Nunn the Diddy of reality TV? Does she exploit women? Does she, snake people? Like, yes or no? Whoa. Okay, you got a lot of cards coming out. Okay, so with this one, we have upright. So it says no. Saving money, security, conservation, scarcity, control, and frugality. So she paints this picture like she's just this big flashy, but I feel like secretly, she's not really like that. Okay, so it says no, she's not the Diddy of reality TV. I've done readings on her before, but somehow like the readings would never, I don't know what done happened to the readings, honestly. Like the sound wasn't good or something like that. But for this, I'm getting a no. So let me rephrase it. Because this is referring to money, it's talking about money. So let me ask, does Natalie date multiple men or women outside of her marriage, and does she exploit these men or women? Whether she's dating them, this could be sex or engaging with them in a way that would be considered cheating. Yes or no? Okay, you see how all of these cards keep coming out? I feel like it's deeper than just a yes or no, but let's see, yes or no. Oh, yes. Wish come true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. So she has two sides to her. It's like when she's home, she's one way. When she is out working, she's a totally different person. This is kind of scary. Here you have, this is the Nine of Cups, and then here you have the Four of Pentacles. Pentacles, refers to money. And then the cups here is like emotions. So I feel like with this here, if this information comes out, a lot is going to come crashing down on her. I feel like things have come out before, but if it's as bad as Diddy, then it's going to be bad. Okay? You got strength, compassion, completion, optimism, and suffering. So yeah, for sure. Because what was my question? I was asking, does she have sexual contact or things outside of her relationship that people would be classifying her as Diddy? Like, that's crazy. Okay, so that's crazy. So let's get some insights into what's going on with her. So what type of energy is surrounded by Natalie? What kind of energy does she put off in her daily interactions? Decisions, you want me or not, because you're holding up the fucking line. Toxic, I know I drink, gamble, cheat on you at random with sex addictions. Truth is, I'm afraid to face the hurts of my past. I'm no good for you or me like this. I need to work on me. This is exactly what I was just saying, y'all. Or asking, should I say. Absent parent. I don't need to understand what happened or what mistake was made as to why you were in and out my life. Abandoned me, gave me up. See, I didn't ask to come into this world. I was a blessing to you, and you took your blessing and discarded it. I forgave you, mom or dad, for whatever reason, and I'm grateful that I didn't pass the demons of your past to my child. I love you and forgive you. I thank you for the lesson. God is my strength. So I do feel like, I feel like when it comes to her parenting, it's not looking too good. And I don't want to speak on anyone's child. Of course, this is allegedly, right? This is for entertainment purposes only. But this is what's coming up. It says absent parent. I said, what type of energy does she give off on a day-to-day basis? She's an absent parent. She's not there. And I'm also getting thief, teenage predator. See, this is why they're referring to her as the Diddy. Marriage counseling. Mommy/daddy, why Are you not home? This separation really hurts me inside. I'm tired of the fighting and arguing. Please be adults and decide if you're going to be together. We need you to be strong for us. So I do think that there's like more to her relationship that she shares, because she obviously acts like it's just a happy relationship. And there's nothing wrong with that. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. Human trafficker. Sometimes I go to the park to people watch. I keep what I do for me because I know you won't understand. It's just about the money for me. So this is gonna be a big one right here. Like, of course this is alleged, right? But I'm just like, this is spot on. And just from watching and observing, and I actually watch baddies, and I watch like all the shows and the networks and stuff, but it's just like, it gets to a certain point where you do realize like some of this shit is like, you gotta be a damn fool to think this is real life, you know? Like, what's going on behind the scenes is almost more important than what's going on in the front of the scenes. And it's like so many scenes within baddies that makes you think like, yeah, that friendship is fake, or yeah, it just be so many things where you can just see. Like even this last episode where how Rolly was like calling Natalie out and calling her fake and saying all of this stuff. Like that's just what I've been picking up on watching all the other seasons. It's like y'all can fake it like y'all the best of friends, but at the end of the day, this is a job. But yeah, to know that this is actually going on, and it would make sense as to how she's getting so much money. Not to say you can't do that from TV, but I do feel like there's money surrounded by what she's doing within scoping out these women. Because look, you got teenage predator, so I'm seeing her like recruiting young women. And then do you want me or not, because you holding up the fucking line. Like the sense of urgency, like I gotta be in another city. Like, is it a yes or is it a no? Because if not, we're gonna move on with someone else who's ready. If you're not ready for this, then like, I'm literally hearing this shit. So this is what I'm picking up for Natalie Nunn. It's not looking too good. So let me ask, is there going to be any type of like, not saying case, but is there going to be like actual victims coming out, like pressing charges, anything like that against her? Okay, we got the Knight of Swords. Maybe. Okay, maybe. Head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity, and authority. Yeah, so this is very possible, and this is a man. So somebody ready to speak their truth. And we got this card too. We got temperance. Yes, we got the yes. Balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. So I do think that there is like two people that's gonna come out. This one here, temperance. This one is a fire sign, a Sagittarius. And then as far as the other one, this is a Taurus or a Gemini. But you got the King of Swords, and then you got temperance. But this person here is like, this person here might come off as like snappy at the mouth, but really they're just protecting their heart. This person's very logical though, okay? But they're more so ready to speak. This person here, temperance, is more so mild-mannered. This could even be a woman. Somebody that's ready to share their truth. But this is what's coming up for Natalie Nunn. So I asked, would there be victims coming forward, like actually suing? So we do have a yes. So the temperance, this is not going to happen right now. It's going to take a little bit of time. Like it says, patience, finding meaning. So I think this person has to reach a certain point within their healing to realize that they were a victim. I think they know they're a victim, but like far as realizing they could actually sue this person, or, you know, whatever the case may be. So this is what I'm getting. So let me ask, over the next 6 months, will there be anything that comes out? Let me see. Over the next 6 months, what can we expect from Natalie Nunn? What's going on with Natalie Nunn? Next 6 months. Let's say over the next 3 months. Dodging you. Menstrual blood, love spell. Listen, I would not be having no period sex with Natalie Nunn. Knowing all the stuff that's going on, I do think she has a sex addiction, because yeah, if y'all saw those videos and stuff like that, that had came out with her on her OnlyFans or whatever the case. Yeah, it's definitely giving some weird shit goes on behind the scenes, because there was definitely videos of her and Scotty, and videos of Natalie just like doing stuff or whatever. So yeah, it's definitely giving she just into weird little kinky stuff. Like, and I'm talking about she would do this with people that's not her husband, because she wants people to be crazy about her. She wants people to like want her and need her. Like, she actually has like an addiction to like being wanted and needed. Okay, so what can we expect for her the next 3 months? Career worries. So yeah, she's gonna be worried. Miserable as fuck. So this is within her relationship. Things are not, they're not gonna be on the same page. Let me shuffle these cards. Let me shuffle these. What can we expect for Natalie over the next 3 months? This man, a man is going to be dodging her. I wonder if it's the husband. Keeping it private. Car problems. There's a man that she is seeing. Brown skin. Break up with her on board. Copycat. It's just a lot of fake energy around her. Let's see. What can we expect from Natalie over the next couple months? She needs to take a spiritual bath. Control. I see her fighting with the man, and I'm seeing her still with this brown skin man. There's like a brown skin man with the fade that I'm seeing her with. And then there's also like a bald, dark skinned guy. Falling off. Falling off. Control, focus. And then you got spiritual bath. So she definitely needs to cleanse herself from all the people and energies that's around her. Also, it's like this is exactly what I'm hearing, but she needs to stop drinking as much, because when she drinks, she turns into another person. Like, she literally, I'm seeing her like she's turning into like she's toxic, like for real. She's really toxic. Drink, gamble, cheat at random. Like, it's just a very unpredictable person. And then this person has so much power. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not gonna say I like Natalie. It's not that I like her, but it's not that I don't like her. I don't have anything against her. But it's just like, you can tell when something's off with certain people, and just like with what they value. It's nothing wrong with getting money and flexing and doing all of that, but it's also like other things that's important too, like family. You know, family's important. I'm not saying like your whole family or all family or buying your family things, but being there is important. But I do feel like she wants her daughter to have a better life, but it's also like she's missing out on certain things. But she's wasting her time with other men, and like, that's what makes it wrong. I can see if you're genuinely on the road, you know, you're working, but you're fucking around on the road too, allegedly. But yes, this is a reading on Natalie Nunn. Is Natalie Nunn the Diddy of reality TV? Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Be sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If anybody's interested in joining my mentorship or booking a personal reading, my links are down below. This is Juju the Master Manifester, and I am out.